Hello, friends, and welcome. Today I have for you a fountain pen, a vintage fountain pen, and it comes from China. Of course, all the fountain pens that come from China for me are mysterious fountain pens because I can gather much information about them. Fortunately, this had on it Western writing. So we have Wing Sung. Here are some Chinese characters and 235. This is a quite good looking fountain pen. It has this gold plated metal part on it, beautifully finished in this pattern. It has a friction cap and it reveals this huge nib which has again some Chinese characters and made in China. This is a steel nib. I like the fact that this is quite a big steel nib. At the back, you can see that it comes and it circles, and practically it's a round shape at the back. And we have the feed. I believe this is a plastic feed. We unscrew the barrel. As you can see, the grip section is quite plain. It's made out of plastic, but it has this silver ring on it. And we reveal the filling system, which is quite similar to the famous Parker 51, which has been widely copied by the Chinese fountain pen industry. It holds this sack, and if you push on this lever, it draws the ink. Let me see if I can pull it. Yes, and show you. So we have the transparent sack, and I hope you can see it has also a tube, a plastic tube that draws the ink. In time, of course, this sack will go bad, and it's quite simple to change it. This is the fountain pen, and I bought it for this beautiful, so not beautiful, interesting nib. It is an interesting nib, and I will do a writing sample with it. So please stay tuned. Before I do the writing sample, I will leave some measurements, and I will compare these fountain pens with similar fountain pens from the 1970s, because I think this is a 1970s model. Okay, so similar models. This is a Wing Sung 235 from the 1970s, side by side with a Mont Blanc 320 piston filler from 1970s, another 320. This is a Burgundy, also from Mont Blanc, and a famous pen, the Lamy 2000 from the end of the 60s and the beginning of the 70s. So these are the fountain pens side by side. We will continue with the writing sample. So for the writing sample, we will use the trusty Parker Queen. Okay. Repost. Okay, and I give it a few. You can see the bubbles. This means that the ink is being drawn in the sack. Okay, we gently remove the excess of the ink. Okay, we put back the barrel and the cap. Okay, let's see if it writes. Let's start with some lines. Yes, it writes. Okay, for a close-up, this is a wing song 235. It is made in China in the 1970s or 1980s, I presume. This is a steel nib, big nib, and I think it is a fine nib. Have some problems with the ink flow, but I think let's see. It is a stiff nib, but let's see. Yes, it's quite a stiff nib, and you can see we have these problems with the ink flow. I will try to see if I can resolve this problem. I will push on this lever. Let's see. Okay, you can see the ink. Now it writes better. Okay, the ink flow is good. Oops, I have a small incident. Yes, it writes quite good. I hope you've enjoyed my small review. As always, I wish you to have a nice day. Thank you.